You can either schedule the interview manually, or you can, if the automatic schedule flag is on in the during the job post, system will take care of the shortlisting and scheduling the interviews. Now, since this job post is configured manual round, we are I'm about to show how to schedule it manually. So this is the manual scheduling screen, and I have chosen the candidate. I'll be checking out this date on which day you want, and you can choose the interviewer with whom you want to schedule. So I'm choosing this interviewer. She is a freelancer, and you can proceed from there. You can give the time slot and the time zone which you are setting the slots for, and that will automatically convert to the participant's time slot, time zone, and show here. If they're available, the slot will be shown as available. If not, it will show as busy. You can schedule the interview, and the interview link will be sent to the participants. So now you have to go and get the interview link and join via. Amar, can you join from your link, or let me share with you?
Sure.
I'm pinging you. Okay. So that the user ID credentials I gave you, right? You can join that.
Mm.
I'm joining the interview as an interviewer. So it enables automatic transcription, and automatically the session starts get recording. We have options for whiteboard and screen share. It is getting recorded, right? Yeah. And you can disable, turn off camera, turn in camera, and you can see people who have logged in. I'm waiting for the candidate to join. So meanwhile, yeah, the candidate has joined. Yeah, thanks. So as you can see, you can invite other people also, other interviewers also during the interview time. So you can give their email ID, search for it, and then send the invite. So these are additional features. So now what I'm going to show is, as an interviewer, I have the ability to see the candidate resume during the interview, candidate profile, and job description. And so we have an option called Copilot. This feature will be helpful for the interviewers while they conduct interviews. It will generate the questions dynamically on the time of interview, and based on the hardness level that is being set during the job post, the questions will be generated for those skill sets. So you can, uh, any interviewer can go through all the questions, whatever they feel like, they can ask the interviewers. And we have several options for the Copilot questions. So you can set the beginner level, intermediate, or expert level questions. You can ask and prompt the Copilot to ask questions on that format, or even you can ask for descriptive or coding questions. So if you choose the coding questions, it will generate the coding questions also, so that you can test the candidate's coding ability also. On that note, yes, we do have something called coding test. in our embedded in this virtual interview. So that will be enabled for the job seekers. We'll show that to you shortly. So these are the questions, and this is the virtual interview screen. So these are the coding questions that got generated by the by our AI. Mama, meeting there, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Amar, just go ahead with your coding test, please. Sorry. Can you share your screen and show the coding test? So whenever a job seeker is enabling the coding test,
Yeah, so this is a coding test panel where we are seeing in the left side the questions, and we have the test cases. Based on this test cases, we are just explaining all the questions, and we just writing all the questions. We have in the right side in the top corner, we have a language. Based on our language, if you're comfortable with this Python, Java, C Sharp, or Golang, Rust, so we can identify and we can elaborate these coding questions. Based on that coding question, we just write it and all the questions. And if we want, if the candidate is allow to resolve this question, that's fine. If not, if you're thinking that he can change the questions, so we can generate another questions. Yeah, so we are getting another questions based on this create simple calculator, takes two integer and operator. This is a second question with based on we have a test cases and we just write the code here. Once we write, so once we write the test cases, we can submit it here. Once we submit these questions, we have a evaluation result. So what exactly we have explained in the coding based on these test cases and other, which is hide test cases. Based on the test cases, it will evaluate and it will give the all the test cases results. So right now it is having uh, 4 to 5. It will calculate and it will show the what exactly you have written in the code and what exactly the feedback also he's just giving you what exactly you have written in the code editor. So it will give you the test cases. Based on this test cases, we are just evaluating the scores also. Right now we are not executing any test cases, so it will show as a score 0 per 100. So once we execute any one of the test cases, so it will evaluate the scores, and it will once it will submit automatically. It will this data will be go to the job post level.
So once we are done with the interview, the system will show for the feedback form, and you have to give a detailed feedback about the candidate. The candidate did well, um, is fit for the role, something. I mean, like technically, so it has to be 200 characters limit, uh, because sometimes they give very short description and very short feedback and not descriptive enough. So we have mandated 200 words limit. Um, so yeah, that will be uh, once that's given, you can show reject, you can approve or yeah, and submit the feedback. So the same way, job seeker can also submit their feedback. Um, once they are done with the interview to have the to get the experience of the interview. So once the interview is done, they can come to this Hyperbrain portal, and after a couple of minutes or so, after a few seconds, you can go and see the recordings. So whoever has got this is what the interview just we just had. So you can go and see the timelines, who is the candidate, who's what is the job detail, and when was the candidate applied, and the first round when it was scheduled and when it was conducted. You can go and see the recording at any point of time. It will be always be available in our system, and you can come. So this is the recording that we had now. And also we have options to share the recording to anybody. Uh, and that only that person who is the intended recipient of this link will be able to access. That means if he or she forwards that link to anybody else, that will not be accessed by the other person unless they have been shared from our system. So the same way, the submitted feedback can be seen here. Yeah. So it takes few seconds to refresh, and you can come and see the feedback and everything in our system. Thanks.